Rivers. Today we want to talk about, in a hypothetical situation, if we were sent back in time to the beginning of the Middle Ages, which is around 6th century AD, 5th century AD, what would you bring back with you from your memory? What technology would you introduce to them to try and escalate? Or just not try and escalate.
Progress stuff.
Just what modern technology are you confident enough in your brain that you could reintroduce to that Dark Age civilization?
Oh, jeez. Like, ever since he asked us that question, I've been trying to think of things. And I have asked my dad, and I've been trying to just think of more things. Because I know we have a couple that we've discussed before this.
Yeah.
But your big one.
Well, talk about your big one.
Okay. Mine was... What was mine? I know I talked about a couple. Which one?
Well, just start thinking about it. Throw it out there. Because, like...
I was thinking of... especially lightning. Mm-hmm. Or electricity. Because you had brought up kites.
Yeah, let's see if I can introduce them into how to harness the wind to create flight technology during the Dark Ages. Even if it's as simple as, oh, we made a tiny hot air balloon that's carrying this heavy rock up.
You've already revolutionized maps at that point. At that point, topography is a lot easier to do. Getting places is easier to do, especially if there's a flood. And like I was talking about, if you have a kite, you can do the Benjamin Franklin thing, lightning.
Yeah, and you can start to discover technology early on, assuming someone's curious enough about that to just
figure out a way.
Throw up a piece of metal into the sky during a rainstorm.
Yeah, but also, like...
Because 5th century BC, that's... or
AD?
BC, AD.
AD.
Because that's at the start of the Justinian era. So, it's still Constantinople.
I think so, yeah.
So, and honestly, I'm not a history buff. I don't know what technology existed then, but I feel like I would be able to reintroduce, or not reintroduce, but revolutionize by saying, hey, this wind can be strong, and if you take this light material and these sticks and set it up this way, you can catch the wind and create something to fly.
One of the things that I think, it wasn't one of the big things I was thinking about, but if you thought about, like, warfare, you thought about, like, biological warfare, because it's just because it's in our minds right now.
Oh, yeah.
Think about, like, first, going back then and telling someone, trying to get across to someone else, hey, there's something so small, you will never be able to see it.
No.
And it lives on your skin, or it lives on surfaces. And if you get it on you and you don't wash or keep yourself clean, it can kill you.
They'd call you a madman.
They'd be like, what are you talking about? There's little things living on me.
You nut, go back to your ditch in the street, you
Exactly. So first trying to get the information across that is a thing. But also, if you were able to do that, how much that would revolutionize medicine at that point. Just the idea of, hey, sanitization of all these things.
Yeah,
you should separate these things. Some things are diseases, some things aren't. Because I don't have like a great medical knowledge, but I think I would have more than the average
person
from 500
AD. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm also trying to think of, like, who would you talk to about that? Because I know in Old Testament, it's like, hey, don't eat these kinds of things, don't eat meat that's been kept like this, make sure you're clean.
Yeah.
It's like a whole, this is how you take care of yourself and prevent sickness.
Mm-hmm. This is how to take care of the temple. Yeah.
So I imagine to some degree, someone's aware of that. But to introduce this idea that it's this tiny little living thing,
yeah,
I don't think anyone's going to listen to you.
No. Like, you could, I guess... With like,
we are disregarding the fact that if we went to something like Constantinople, that we don't have to breathe.
Oh, hello. Now that you're here,
consider leaving a like,
maybe a subscription,
maybe check out that Patreon,
leave a little donation so we can improve the video quality.
But we appreciate you checking us out.
And while you're still there.
Body move square.